All right, what's up, YouTube? This is my second attempt, recording this video because the first attempt, for some reason the mic has been muted. So I was basically talking to myself for 10 minutes. And yeah, a couple quick update on the stock, on the options we have. We still hold the call options on O and the call options on ISRE. And yesterday we lost about $100. And today we lost another 80 bucks, around 80 bucks. We started with a portfolio of $600 and now we are down to $597.18, but I'm not worried. The reason being, I'm just using the software I built. I want to see how far this software is going to take me in a 30-day span and whether it's going to make me money or maybe I'll lose money. So let's go back to my software. And well, that's not my software. Let's go back to my software. And the software was telling me that, it's still a small dip, as a result of a bid ask spread. So nothing significant. It asked me to hold on to those positions. So I'm not going to do anything. It's still my position. SREO, not going to do anything. And also, since we're here looking at my software, I'm gonna look at couple of stock ask us to buy. And for this particular stock, it's called Zscaler, ZS. I did a little bit of research. Seems like they're talking about security, internet related security. So I'm not familiar with that subject matter, so I'm not gonna comment on that. And at this point, although the software is giving me some good recommendations, like ZS, for the past 52 weeks, the highest the point has been 300 some $30, for this stock. But I'm not gonna buy it, because it's at a discount. The reason being, I believe the market is going to crash. And I know a lot of people are saying that. Here's my thesis. My first thesis is related to the productivity. So a lot of us, including me, we use OpenAI Chat GPT, Claude. But we have to remember, most people who use those softwares are treating it like a chatbot. So we ask questions, we expect the result from the chatbot. We're not necessarily using them to generate productivity. Some of you do, but for me, I particularly use Cloud Code to develop softwares, Cloud Code work to do some repetitive task. But to some point, I would say instead of burning tokens using Cloud Code work, I'll just ask a Cloud Code to build a simple Python program and do the automation myself. It's really quick. It doesn't take much time. You save a lot of tokens. But a lot of people, they're not coding. They're not using Cloud Code to develop softwares. They're not using ChatGPT to develop softwares. So that is the interactions we have with AI does not turn into productivity. That's my first point. The second point, if we look at the infrastructure to run the AI, you need a lot of water. You need a lot of energy, particularly electricity. The electricity portfolio, we have to remember we burn fuels to get electricity. But we have to remember the nuclear technology we have today, it's not a major part of the portfolio. And a lot of new technologies like GE Vernova, maybe it's not new technologies, the turbine, the turbine generated energy, they are not enough to supply the computing power we need. That's why Elon is sending his future AI computing, the GPUs into the space to use solar energy. It's not enough. And you need land. And we have to remember our people in the United States, we don't want data centers near our homes. It's going to burn electricity. It's going to need water. It's not good for as many unknown risks to the environment we're living in. So that's the second thing. I just don't believe the infrastructure is there. The third part, if you look at the particular AI and the open cloud, the open AI cloud, they're all based on internet connections. If you don't have internet, you can't run those models because everything is on the cloud. Everything happens on the internet cloud. It doesn't happen locally. But here's the thing. If you have a decent computer, even like my computer, I only got 8 gigabytes of VRAM video card. But I can still look at here, comfy UI. I generated a picture for today's video, the thumbnail for today's video, just using local run AI models. So what I'm telling you is, if you have a decent computer, you got a GeForce RTX, 5090, the chances are you can run local models. If you got, a BDAS, and really cool, fancy, Mac Studio with more than 120 gigabytes of RAM, the chances are you can run the local models without breaking a sweat. And it's much cheaper than burning tokens with OpenAI and the cloud. You believe that, and that's why I believe could be the chances are the local computing, the local models, the open source models are the future of personal AI. So maybe in the future, our smartphones have enough RAM, they can even run local AI on the phone. Why do I need the subscription when I can run my local AI? And it has a lot of memory to remember what our discussions used to be, and you're not slowing down the AI because you have many open discussions. So I believe local AI could be the future, and in those three combined is creating a bubble. The stocks are being overvalued right now. Corning, for example, they make glass components, the fiberglass, for optical communication. They're gonna make a new cool technology related to the data center using glass. But the problem is their PE ratio is skyrocketed. It doesn't make sense at all. We are valuing the company, we're valuing stocks based on the future we're projecting, but we don't know about the future. And it has been into kind of like into a huge sentiment that we believe AI could revolutionize everything. AI is revolutionizing the world we are living in, but it doesn't necessarily need to revolutionize everything. So we're blowing a big bubble. That's why I'm not buying individual stocks. So that's my thesis on why I'm not buying stocks right now. I'm only going to be trading options because I believe options, you have the lever to hedge against each other. I can have a call option, I can have a put option on the same stock. So if one thing goes up and down, both way I could make money or even keep flat. So that's my thesis, and I hope you enjoy this journey with me. And one last thing, please make sure you like, comment, and share my videos to win the $100 gift card. If you are the first one, there's a good chance you can win that. And I look forward, to meet you next time and sharing my journey with you. Take care. Bye bye.